About 2 million Americans have type 1 diabetes.
The American Diabetes Association has published new guidelines for the prevention and treatment of diabetes.
The number of cases is rising.
Diabetes has claimed the lives of 200,000 people in 2019 alone. But sugar isn't the only way that sweets can kill you. All around the world, there are sweet treats that won't just rot your teeth, but rot you inside as well. In this video, we'll be outlining 10 sweet treats that can spell the end of you. Stick around till the very end of this video so you can know what to look out for, because as dangerous as these snacks are, they're still on the shelf. Candy corn. This common Halloween treat might just be the most horrifying part of the Halloween experience. Candy corn is candy, and that itself speaks volumes. Packed with artificial sugars and empty calories that is unhealthy for kids and adults alike. Add the fact that candy corn is so small and perfect for snacking, there's always the risk of overeating. And while the sugar and empty calories are highly likely to cause adverse health effects like diabetes in the future, that isn't even the most dangerous part about candy corn. This candy's iconic orange and yellow hue is made using a mixture of 3 food dyes: yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 3. These 3 food dyes are well-known carcinogens, showing significant evidence during animal testing, but are still somehow cleared by the FDA. Skittles. Skittles are everyone's favorite chewy and fruity rainbow treat, but not everyone knows just how dangerous Skittles are for your health. Aside from all the added unhealthy sugar that can lead to long-term health effects, such as type 2 diabetes and blood pressure, this candy also contains a pigment called titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide is a chemical used to give Skittles their aesthetic white undertone, but its effects aren't just for looks. Titanium dioxide is a suspected carcinogen that has caused cancer in multiple animal testings. As if cancer wasn't scary enough, titanium dioxide has also shown significant inflammation and damage to our digestive tracts. Skittles continues to use titanium oxide in their products even after legal action by customers and even banning of the chemical in Europe. Soda. Soda may be one of the most popular desserts out there, funneling heaping spoonfuls of sugar into your system with a single gulp. It's easy to get your hands on a soda, and even easier to glug one down. The high amounts of artificial sugar and flavorings in soda can lead to weight gain, obesity, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Soda is also rich in caffeine content, leading to possible heart and sleeping problems the more you consume it. But possibly the lesser known and acknowledged health effect of drinking too much soda is its effect on your teeth. Soda is highly acidic and can actually wear down your teeth enamel, leading to dental damage. Talk about tooth-rottingly sweet. Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces are some of the most well-known and beloved candies in America. But did you know they might actually be killing you? These tiny peanut butter pieces are packed to the brim with added sugars and unhealthy fats, not only putting you at high risk of diabetes, but also putting you at risk of multiple heart problems that might lead to death. Add to the fact that their caloric density makes it easier to overeat and still not feel full. But likely the worst part about all this is the chemical additives mixed in with Reese's peanut butter, containing a mixture of soy lecithin, PGPR, and TBHQ. Each of these additives have been shown to cause adverse health effects, such as breast cancer, anxiety, and even ADHD. Candied popcorn. Popcorn is generally a healthy snack in itself, a healthy snack that'll get your mouth busy and get your cravings sated. But some evil genius thought that drizzling copious amounts of caramel over popcorn would be delicious, and they were right. But it is also insanely unhealthy. Caramel has high amounts of sugar and fat, and it makes up most of what caramel popcorn is. Most store-bought caramel popcorn even comes with a high amount of salt to offset the sweetness, making it the perfect trifecta to damage your heart, body and even your teeth. The caramel in caramel popcorn also has the habit of sticking to your teeth, making it the perfect place for bacteria to grow and slowly ruin your teeth and cause cavities. Donuts. Donuts being unhealthy is an open secret that everyone just seems to accept at this point, but that doesn't make the health risks any less real. Donuts are deep-fried dough rings that are drenched in oil and coated in whatever sugary topping that you have. The dough itself can lead to some very serious health problems. Donuts often contain trans fats from deep frying, which stuff up your cardiovascular system like a Christmas stocking. Consuming donuts regularly can negatively impact cholesterol levels and increase the risk of obesity and related health issues. But the health risks don't end at the dough, because donuts are only as good as their sugary toppings. From the iconic sprinkled donuts to the simplest sugar-dusted or original glazed, these toppings all put you at a risk of diabetes. So the next time you find yourself craving sweets, do not pick up that donut. Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Gummy bears itself are a fun treat. While most people love biting into these tender gummy bears, Haribo's sugar-free gummy bears actually bite back. Haribo's plan of making their sugary gummy bears healthier by removing the sugar backfired on them when they decided to substitute sugar with lycocin. That's because lycosin's chemical makeup is great for drawing out water in your digestive tract, increasing the flow of your bowels, and leading to explosive diarrhea. This product has since been removed from shelves and discontinued from fear of diarrhea leading to death by dehydration. Who knew bears could be this unbearable? Breakfast cereals. Don't let the marketing fool you. Breakfast is not the most important meal of the day, and cereals are definitely not part of a balanced diet. Breakfast cereals these days have been marketed towards children, and oftentimes that means selling them a spoonful of colorful sugar to shove into their bodies. Consuming sugary cereals can cause blood sugar spikes and leave you feeling hungry soon after eating, leading to even more overeating. Breakfast cereals were only ever part of the breakfast formula because they gave you a sugar rush and nothing else of nutritional value. All this sugar and overeating will eventually land you with a scary diagnosis: obesity or type 2 diabetes. Cookie dough. It's been every child's dream to slice off a slab of raw cookie dough and snack on the sugary soft treat. But this forbidden slab of chocolate chip goodness can actually be a nightmare. Raw cookie dough contains raw eggs, which carries the risk of salmonella contamination, causing food poisoning and a variety of gastrointestinal issues. Raw eggs can also have microscopic parasites that can lead to long-term health effects and a high risk of death. Cookie dough also contains raw flour, which puts you at risk of being contaminated with harmful bacteria, such as E. coli. Warheads. Pucker up, because this is going to be some sour news. Warheads is an extremely sour candy that has a huge following, but its adverse health effects should be obvious by the way your body tenses up each time you eat them. Warheads contain citric acid and malic acid, which can burn through tooth enamel and lead to dental problems like cavities. The increased acidity can also literally burn through your mouth, and it already has. Warheads are also packed with tons of added sugar to offset the sourness, which can contribute to weight gain, diabetes, and other health issues when consumed excessively. Now, even though we just outlined all of the health risks involved with these 10 sweet treats, we both know that you'll be craving them again at some point. Portion what you eat, avoid overeating, and most of all, don't be afraid to check the nutritional labels of what you're eating.